Is it time?
I'm James.
And I'm Emily.
We show you our actual weight loss journey with keto lifestyle.
Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and now Twitter.
That's right.
Yeah. Most importantly, don't forget to get ready.
Set.
Keto.
Hi. You know what? I even managed to turn the sound down on the computer.
So that way the ads wouldn't.
And I just got a notification that we're live. We are live. Who's doing that?
Yeah. So happy Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. It's kind of been a rough week for me at work.
And I hope that Emily didn't mess up the sound.
How did I mess it up?
I don't know. I hope you didn't mess up the entire live stream.
That would be his fault.
We know that she's the technical person behind all of this.
Right.
All right. So number one goal tonight is to not be behind in comments. I just want to keep
hard.
up. Just want to keep up.
It's so hard.
So, just Jason Keto's here. Platte River Keto is here. He says, happy Friday.
Hello, hello. Sheila's here.
Sheila says, hello. She just joined our Facebook group, I believe, yesterday.
Aw.
Jackie is catching her first live with us.
Hi, Jackie.
It's not about us. It's about you guys talking.
Yes.
So that takes all the pressure off us. So if we have a bad show, at least you guys get to talk.
That's what's so great about the live. No pressure.
Shauna is here.
Hi, Shauna.
She says hi to everybody.
Yes.
And where are we at? Oh, Jackie's got 3 pounds of meat browning making skillet pizza for dinner.
Awesome. We haven't had that.
Have we ever had skillet pizza?
No, but we haven't had any kind of pizza type dish in a while. It's been a while.
You make a really good pizza. I'd be up for that.
Yeah. I am wanting to make an Alfredo using the egg noodles.
Like an old-fashioned fettuccine with the egg noodles?
Yep.
I never really liked Alfredo.
I did.
Sorry.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Ageless Keto is here. Hello.
They said that they changed their name. Yes, from Roughwood.
Ah.
Used to be Roughwood, now it's Ageless.
How come?
Shauna said, I made chili yesterday and just finished making Nisha's Southern cornbread.
When I made chili last weekend, I was thinking the same thing, that the cornbread would be really good with it.
Now, didn't we make I made cornbread, and I believe it was Nisha's cornbread, unless it's something new.
No, I think you got that recipe from Joseph B.
Really?
Which it could have been Nisha's cornbread, but it was really good. But instead of that, when I made the chili that morning, I had made the Keto Chow biscuits, strop biscuits.
Scott said, hey, y'all.
Hey, Scott.
Jazz Peppy's here, says
hi,
hello.
Holly.
Shauna says, hello, Emily and James. Guess what? You're live. We are live. Jackie says, 1 pound of ground beef, 1 of plain sausage, 1 Italian sausage, half a pound of pepperoni. Half a pound of pepperoni.
Wow.
That sounds like a lot of pepperoni. 8 ounces of mushrooms and a pound of mozzarella.
It sounds wonderful.
Yes. That is a very meaty pizza, and that sounds wonderful. Scott just made the egg noodles for my beef stroganoff tonight. Thanks for the recipe, Emily.
Yum. I wish I could take credit for that. That's a really good recipe, but definitely not my recipe.
All right, so she can take credit for putting it on our channel.
Right, but it was not my recipe. But it is a wonderful recipe.
It was not her
Ketogenic
recipe.
woman has lots of really good recipes.
I believe, don't she have a lot of different egg noodle?
She does. There's lots of different ways to make it.
A lot of different egg noodles.
Yes.
Lisa says the sound is fine.
Thank you, Lisa.
You did a good job.
He's crazy.
Red Wine says, I am grounded.
You are grounded.
Red Wine says, hello,
Hello,
guys. Brenda
Red
Estes
Wine.
is here. Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
Brenda.
Jennifer T.W. says, hi, Emily and James. Happy Friday from Indiana. That's not too far.
No, it's not. Happy Friday.
Ageless Keto went to Brazilian Steakhouse today. Great eating.
Yum.
And
Yes.
I bet you're full.
It is great eating.
You're probably as full as I was for lunch when I had a keto brick, and I ate the whole daggone thing.
I had 4 egg bites that had bacon and mushrooms and jalapenos in it. One of the drivers made them for me.
That was all you had for breakfast? Or lunch?
4 of them, though.
Brunch?
Yeah.
Were they big?
They were like the size of a muffin almost, like a small muffin. They were really good.
Jackie said it's been 6 months since she made it last. You're probably just now getting hungry again.
Knoxville. You're in Knoxville. I forgot you guys were going. Happy anniversary.
Yes. Oh, where are we at? Jennifer Lucas says, good evening. Sorry, you are the stars of the show. So smile pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Lisa said, I love Alfredo. I made it for the guys Monday. I want to do a shrimp Alfredo. Yeah.
Not chicken?
Not chicken. I'm not big on chicken. Every time I have chicken, I'm so disappointed. And I wish it was something else.
Shauna said she added cornbread flavor. We never tried that yet.
We still haven't tried any of the
No
flavors.
OOs. Heath is here. He says, hey, yo. My mouth is delightfully on fire. We just tried the first sample of our new custom hot sauce called Moist Clown Tears.
Moist.
Featuring a pinch of Cooper's Inferno Texas 5 Spice.
That sounds like it's right up his alley.
And speaking of Heath, at 7:30 Eastern, he is having chicken wangs. He said wangs. They're having wangs and jalapenos, stuffed something.
Brie, I think, stuffed mushrooms and jalapenos.
Yes, with brie.
Yeah.
I haven't had brie in a long time, but I remember a long time ago when I had it, I didn't enjoy it. It was probably just how it was made. You shared the recipe with me, so as far as I'm concerned, it is from you. Well, thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.
But Ketogenic Woman gets all the credit for that.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie says, anyone in here going to the Ohio meetup tomorrow? I'll
be
driving there tomorrow, so you will see us tomorrow.
Jackie, I can't wait.
Now we know Jackie's going.
Yeah. Noah just asked if yep.
What?
Noah asked if he had to go tomorrow.
I was like, well, we told people you're going, so yes.
Yes, you have to go.
Jazz Puppy signed up for cruise with Son and his friends. So excited.
Holly, we sold that on 2KK that you signed up and that you were going, and that's exactly what I told James. I said, I wonder if her son's going with her. So that's good to know. You answered my question that I asked him, which he obviously wouldn't know, but I'm glad you're going.
All right. And Bob says he thought he missed us, but he's in a different time zone now.
Ah,
yes.
You're
Drove
not.
through the night, then froze trying to sleep. Got my power hooked up for tonight. So I have heat. Hello from Fairborn.
Ah.
Which is where I graduated from.
Yep.
That is, 30 minutes from me.
Yep.
You are 30 minutes north of me. Where are we? Deb Smith says hello from Missouri, making M's chili with smoked brisket instead of bacon.
That sounds even better.
And you know what? We ended up, in that video, we should have actually put something on there.
What?
We did end up, because of the bacon, made the a little bit extra grease. We did end up scooping probably the amount of the bacon out. So that will probably be
better.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Just how you got.
I could have had it fine the way it was, but Austin kind of complained.
Yeah, people that's not keto don't understand.
No, that you need the fat in
Just
there.
drink the fat. Ricklin says hi. Bob
Hi,
said
Ricklin.
he's on his phone.
No wife.
No wife. That means you can have all the women that you want, Bob. You got no wife. I don't care who you talk to or your business. Stacy's here. Good evening.
Hi, Stacy.
Red Wine says he's up tonight because it's my off time. Tanya drove down to see me.
That's wonderful. That's so sweet. You guys are so sweet. So sweet.
Lisa says she feels the same about chicken lately. It's just meh.
It is meh. It really is.
Especially chicken breast.
Oh, yeah.
I'd rather have beef, lamb, or pork.
Me too.
So the other night I made pork. I made pork belly Monday, and I think Tuesday or Wednesday I cut it up, the pork belly, and I actually fried it, put it in a cast iron with chicken breast.
Yeah.
And I think that that's an acceptable way to mix in chicken because
If you have to have it.
because you're getting plenty of fat. Well, we had to have it because we just bought a different freezer and we found chicken that we didn't know we had. And it was actually the pre-cooked grilled chicken. So it was kind of like use it or lose it because
Yeah.
it's starting to get it was starting to get freezer burned.
Yeah, I would not have wanted to have that by itself.
Heath has 3 packs of brie, got 3 packs of brie on sale. So
Perfect.
using it before it goes bad. Yes.
Perfect. Oh, Stacy got her keto chow. I'm so glad you got it, and I hope you love it. If you have never had it, I hope to hear what your thoughts are.
Yes. And as they always say, try the one that you think that you'll like the least, and you might be pleasantly surprised.
Is that what they say?
Yes. That's what I've heard. If you, whatever you get, try the one, the first time you try it, the one that you don't think that you'll like.
First.
And I guess it can only go up from there.
I guess so.
22Q Cat said, poor Emily and her chicken. I think the last time I saw you eating chicken in your video, it was hollow.
It was hollow.
It definitely was. Ageless Keto says, where's the meetup tomorrow? We are meeting up with people.
I don't know the city. It's north of Columbus.
Yes, it is in Sunbury, I believe, and Radical Geek.
And John does keto.
Yeah, organized this.
Organized it.
Yes.
So thank you, both of you. If you happen to watch this, we appreciate it. Because I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun.
We appreciate you.
Bob said Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Get it right, James.
See, Bob's in a hard spot. He has no Wi-Fi, no wife. Rebecca was in our area last weekend at IKEA and Jungle Gyms.
IKEA and Jungle Gyms are very close. I work right by there.
Well, you should send a message when you're in and we could swing down and we
Meet
like
up.
IKEA.
And Jungle Gyms.
We love Jungle Gyms. Shauna wants to know if red wine's going on the cruise.
Yeah, red wine. Are you going on the cruise? I think you should.
Rick just finished a ribeye, had
Ooh.
sous vide.
So we had sirloin, and it wasn't a ribeye, but it was still steak. I do miss ribeye.
Jodelle Field says, hello, I made the chili and everyone loved it and they don't do keto.
Our boys love it. Cordell brought over stuff. He BYOB, his own bread, and made grilled cheese with it.
Bring your own bread around here. 'Cause, yeah, as expensive as groceries are, I'm not buying stuff that I ain't eating.
So yeah, they knew we would have cheese and brought their own bread and made grilled cheese to have with their chili.
Bluegrass Girl's here, but she's late.
Girl?
Bluegrass Girl is here.
Oh, don't be sorry.
Yeah, she's late. Shauna says 232 days, 14 hours till the 2023 low carb cruise.
I can't wait.
But who's counting?
In case anybody doesn't know, we did book it. So we're good.
We
We're
did
good to
book
go.
it. And you know what? I would love to pack the cruise with RSK people. So from now until then, we'll be saying every time, who's going to the cruise and why not? Because it's like,
We want to see you.
we have 232 days to pay it off.
Yes.
And so do you. And it wasn't that much. I mean, we've been on cruises in the past.
It really was not bad.
And you figure,
The price was not bad.
all right, so after all of our fees and everything,
Tip, fees.
yeah, we
cruise.
wanted everything added in. So we added that in, transportation, everything. Mm-hmm. It's 7
And
days.
dinner, the pre-cruise dinner
we
included.
we got transportation to the hotel and
Yeah.
back.
And to the-
to the port and back.
Yep.
We got a dinner that they're having on Saturday night.
Yep.
We added our tip. We didn't splurge for a balcony, but we didn't go for the interior.
We didn't really go for anything. It's kind of a roulette roll on what we get as far as our room.
Okay, so we're guaranteed an exterior window, which I'm assuming will be above water.
Yeah.
It better be above water.
Right. But we don't know what our room is.
We don't know exactly what our room is.
And I don't know when we're going to find out either.
And I see people, yes, it was definitely, the minimum it will be is we will have an exterior window.
Yeah.
But you could get interior windows, and Anyway, I'll just throw it out there. It was $3,400 total, and that includes everything but our airfare. That's everything.
Yep, and our hotel. Airfare and hotel not included.
And that's 7 full days. That's like 21 meals of 3 people eating.
Yes.
That's 63 meals.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what it is, and we have until then to pay for it. So
yeah.
That, you know what that means? That means Emily has a lot of door dashing to do.
No. No.
Actually, we wanted to do this, so it was kind of a deal. So what I said is we have door dashing to do. So we are actually going to pay for our cruise by door dashing together.
See, when I say he makes me do things, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Well, you know,
it's always something random.
Well, it's sad now, happy later.
Right. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs cooked in butter and Frank's hot sauce. That is Austin's favorite hot sauce. I really like it too.
Pat is catching us live.
Hi, Pat.
Jen Delaney is here.
Hi, Jen.
Got back from picking up my cup from Autumn's.
Loving your videos you're posting on Facebook. Keep them up. Sunbury, Ohio. That is where the meetup is. Sunbury.
Where are we? Okay.
Behind, as always.
Pat says, so jealous that you have IKEA and Jungle Gym so close.
You know, and we really don't go as often as we probably should.
You must be close enough to know at least where IKEA and Jungle Gyms is.
Yes.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't even know what it is because there's only 2. And they're both pretty close.
Yeah.
John's here, jumping in late. How is everyone? We are doing fine.
We are doing good. It's Friday, the weekend, and I hope you're doing well.
Emily made the best cocktail shrimp. It was absolutely wonderful. Homemade.
Thank you.
Homemade.
Right.
From scratch, shrimp.
Red One said they cannot go on the cruise.
Jen Delaney says, can I be an RSK person? Yes.
I want you to be
You're here. That means you are an RSK person.
And she's going.
Bluegrass Girl says, actually, the cruise has to be paid by March 31st.
Oh.
Well, that's okay, because we put it on credit card, so it's already paid. We just got to pay them.
The credit card. Scott can't leave his folks for the cruise. That's a bummer.
Shauna booked the Auntie Suite at the Parker Palace.
Yes.
I think, aren't we giving away a week's vacation at the Parker Palace? I think it starts on June 4th.
Oh boy.
In the afternoon. Hit us up. Next week, we're giving that away.
Joking. He's joking.
All right, we're definitely joking. We're giving it away next week. Jackie has a countdown on the phone for the cruise. Just paid off 2 rooms Monday, putting the stinky teens in their own room.
I cannot say I blame you, not one bit.
I wish I had money to put people in their own room.
Yeah.
Be like, you know what? I'm buying you your own room on the cruise.
Yeah.
Scott is paying for his daughter's braces, so
it.
no cruise for me. Don't cry for me, though. Maybe someday.
I get it. I've never had to pay for braces, but I've heard it's not fun.
Just tally it up, put it on the fridge, and when she gets older, tell her she owes you a cruise.
There you go.
Just Jason Keto is not going on the cruise this year.
I wish you were.
Shauna said she had a balcony room, paid extra, and was on the balcony 3 times. That's it. I'm only in there to sleep.
You're not wrong.
Yes, absolutely not. And as a matter of fact, we had an interior room the last time we cruised, which was 8 years ago.
Was it 8? Or I thought you just said it was 9.
8. It'll be 9 when we go.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 10.
And you know what? That's just fine with me because you can turn the TV on and it shows you outside.
Well, we had an interior room, and that particular cruise was rough sailing, and we all got pretty sick.
I didn't.
He didn't.
She did.
I did, and I wanted to sleep. So I think I was in the room more that cruise than
the real reason that she wanted to sleep is because we figured out that you could order a chocolate cake by room service.
That too.
And we might have eaten ourselves into a coma at that point.
That might have played a part.
At that point in our lives.
But it was really rough waters.
Jazz Puppy says, how comes you don't know what
So
family room?
we chose a guaranteed window room without actually choosing a window room. So it was a cheaper rate to not know what room, basically.
Yeah. It's kind of like Frontier Airlines. You just you
Yeah.
don't know where you're sitting.
Yeah.
Pays more to know. Oh, Hungry Heath says, looking forward to the Brazilian steakhouse on the cruise.
There's a Brazilian steakhouse on the cruise?
Do you have to pay more for this Brazilian steakhouse on the cruise? Jennifer Lucas says, I'm still thinking about it. Cola Rays may be paying for mine. I don't know what that means.
A raise at work, maybe?
Cola. Is that a increase in Social Security, maybe? Seems like I might have heard something like that.
I don't know.
Jazz Puppy would be on the level
sorry.
8 interior cabins. And YouTube keeps taking my words and showing my emoticons. My cabin is across the corner from Hungry Heath and Shelley.
Awesome. Okay, if you have an email cruise confirmation, it should have a room number. All rooms, unless you ask for interior, no window, have a window. From what I understand, we are a 9 front left corner.
She printed it out today. We'll have to look. Jackie says Jungle Gyms is amazing. And yes, it is.
It is.
It is amazing. And we could actually spend hours in Jungle Gyms.
You'd never turn your phone off.
I know. I know. Oh, I don't know. All right, so I was actually thinking about something earlier.
Okay.
And it hit me earlier
Yeah.
when I was driving around.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so a couple years ago,
Right.
if you would have told me that we would have a health and wellness channel and that people would actually come and watch us talk,
I would have laughed.
if you
And
would have told
laughed.
me, I would have really questioned your sanity.
Yeah.
And that I just find that very amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And hang on, I'm just trying to look for a picture.
Okay.
There's other ways that people do this stuff, but I'm not that. So speaking of cruises, this was me on our last cruise. I was all about
So
the
that's
food.
how we're doing it.
That's how we're doing it because
Yeah.
I'm still not good at this streaming stuff.
Right.
So I'm just saying, very, very, very thankful.
Yeah.
And I was just showing Emily this, and she says you should
Share this.
Yes,
I think
you
you
should
should share
definitely-
this.
All right, so this is.
He told me not to make fun of him when he told me this because I didn't know he even had this.
All right, so these are like prayer sheets. I actually sometimes write things down to pray for and whatnot, and these are from a couple years ago.
That he
And
found.
Yes, I found them, and I thought it was actually really, really neat that like in 2 different times I wrote down one of the things that I prayed about is that I wanted to be under 230 pounds.
Yep.
And then on a different time I looked and it said that I want to be under 225 pounds. Now, when I wrote that down, that was totally unreachable. Had never been done.
In your mind.
It was, totally unreachable to me because at that time I was well over 300 pounds and was trying everything I could. And all I would do was get down to about 295 and be like, well, here I am, it's eat chips.
Yep.
And then I go back up.
Yeah.
But it's just pretty powerful when you go back and you look at your old wishes kind of and prayers that it actually came true.
Yeah.
And it's one of them things I can mark off.
I had no idea that he wrote down prayers. No idea.
That's because you didn't see I scratched you off.
I guess so.
You were already on there and I scratched you off. Pat is 5 hours away from us.
Okay. So that's still close enough to know.
He says to stay at Parker Palace requires you babysit our pups. So what you get is you get a week at Parker Palace
Yep.
and dogs. You get 2.
Austin would totally
Puppies.
be down for that. Just saying.
Lisa has 2 embraces right now.
Ugh.
And you can still go on the cruise. You hear that, He says the only real benefit to the balcony is that you usually get you a bigger room.
Yeah.
I think I would like the balcony just because I would like to be able to open the door and get fresh air.
Yeah.
Jackie says you don't want to make enough to pay for it. I was working 7 90-hour weeks, 7 days a week for 2 years, finally down to 48, 52,
oh,
5 to 6 days a week.
That's so much.
Well, if you count YouTube, I definitely work at least 60.
You can't count it.
Well, it's a minimum. It's less than minimum wage.
Right.
It's very less than minimum wage. Pat's hubby is afraid he would get seasick.
Yeah.
And
I'm hoping I don't get seasick.
he might. Now, I get seasick on small boats, like fishing boats and things like that. I do not get sick at all on a cruise ship.
Right. We've only been on 2 cruises. One did not get seasick at all. The second, it was rough. It was definitely rough.
It was.
Yes.
Okay, Jackie says the Brazilian is 40 to 50 a person. It's in the solarium.
Oh, wow.
That sounds about normal.
Yeah.
Oh, Shauna says it's a cost of life raise.
Oh.
He says, have you not done any research or read about all the happenings on the cruise? The warden is tagging you in the Facebook group. Okay, so Emily is one of the people who actually likes to research and plan everything out. I, on the other hand...
But I'm very bad at it.
Yeah.
I'm very, very bad
I, on the other hand, am the type of person that says, if we talk about it and I plan everything out, then I might not need to go. Because I feel like I've lived it too long.
We like to wing it.
It's definitely going to be wung.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, COLA is a cost of living increase in Social Security. The Keto Auntie, my first live. Are we behind on comments?
Probably.
No, we're not bad. We're actually within the time zone.
Right.
Ageless Keto wants to know what time the meetup is tomorrow.
Afternoon.
It is noon.
Yeah.
Not afternoon.
Okay, noon.
Noon. If you come afternoon, you're going to be late.
He's going to make sure I'm there on time.
Red Wine says take ginger pills starting a few days before to prevent seasickness.
Really?
Or motion sickness pills or a patch.
Ginger pills.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Shauna has seasick patches.
RX. Hello, my pretties. It's okay if you're late.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, there's no time. We're just
chit-chatting, right?
Yeah. Sometimes we're late.
Yeah.
Jennifer says, is anyone invited to tomorrow's meetup? Okay, so I don't know how many spots are open. I really wish that I could tell you.
Yeah.
You could email. I don't know Matreya's email, but I've heard Dawn say hers a few times. It's DawnDoesKeto@gmail.com.
Okay.
So you could definitely ask her.
Yeah, I really don't know.
DawnDoesKeto@gmail.com, and that's Dawn with a D.
They handled all the details of it.
DAWN. And Robin says, I saw your first live. You're getting more and more relaxed. Love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for sharing your prayer notes.
Aw.
What does BTY mean? If it was BTW, I would think it was by the way. Is Y next to W? No, couldn't have been a mistake.
I'm not sure.
Yep. Jackie's telling Jennifer Lucas that she will be there.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Ryan
Radical
says,
Geek.
yeah, it's Radical Geek. I just don't know what her email is.
I'm sure her email is probably in one of her videos.
Yeah, you could probably
For
go down
sure.
in the description below, or you could just email Dawn because I know that one.
Yeah.
Red Wine says, make sure everyone likes the video.
Yeah, hit that little thumbs up.
I sure hope so. Jackie does factory work, so a little less fun and sociable. Well, Jackie, I'm a plumber.
And I work at a trucking company, so.
Sometimes I don't have a lot of people to talk to either.
And yeah, I have a lot of truck drivers to talk to.
Jennifer says, tell me again whose channel to check for meetup details. I may try to go.
You just answer that.
Radical Geek?
Yep, or Dawn Does Keto.
Yep. Where are we at? Hey, we're caught up.
Yay!
And Robin says BTY was a typing error, by the way.
There we go.
Now we know.
I did know that.
I seen that Y wasn't close to W. So
Right. And Jen said, what time do you have to leave tomorrow to get to the meetup?
On time.
James told me that I had to be out of the house by 10 a.m.
Okay, so we also do a weigh-in Saturday video every single week.
Yeah.
And so that means that we have to be up. It has to be filmed. And
ready to go in the
ready
morning, which means I can't sleep in, which I'm not happy about, but that's all right.
So, yeah. So we have to film that real quick after we find out how many dozens of pounds we lost.
Yeah.
Because as I get closer to my goal, it's getting real exciting.
Super exciting.
Super exciting.
Stacy says, I'm just a welder. You're not just a welder. You are a welder.
Okay, well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm a pipe fitter, and I've always struggled with...
He's a plumber, pipe fitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always struggled with getting welding certs because my eyes just kind of suck.
Yeah. And he has a hard time. Yeah, he had a hard time with welding. So
I definitely did.
You are definitely not just a welder. You are definitely a welder.
And welding is actually a really good skill and profession.
It is.
You're never going to get rich, though, but you'll never be hungry.
No.
Shauna works with crazy people.
Oh, she said, no, really, I do.
Tamara Hopkins says, you all are cute.
Oh.
How does she see all these people?
I know.
How does she see the other people? Jason loves it when he gets to work alone.
I love it when my phone's not ringing at work and I'm alone.
Oh, the Keto Auntie. By the way, this is Callie.
Oh, Callie.
For those who don't know. I did
not know.
I did not know that that was Callie.
You're so cute.
I'm thinking it's the right Callie. It's short Callie.
Yes.
Oh, let's see here. People talking. Stacy Jacobs used to be a pipe fitter.
There you go. See?
Was you union or not union?
He may or may not have worked with you.
Yeah, could have been possible.
Maybe. He's worked all over the place.
All over the country.
Yeah.
I was a traveler.
He was. And then he stopped that when Noah was born.
I stopped that a couple of years after Noah was born because Noah...
Well, you were still close to home.
I stopped traveling in 2013.
Right?
That's when I stopped.
Completely.
Yes.
But
up until that, I would take jobs locally. When I say locally, like within
West Virginia.
4 hours.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I traveled. I was out in Seattle. I was out in Reno. Heck, I practically lived in Milwaukee for a couple years.
Yeah.
And I've worked a couple years in West Virginia, off and on at all different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Power plants.
Yeah.
So.
You don't miss it, do you?
I mean, I don't miss being away from you guys, but I do miss the work. I miss sometimes feeling like I accomplished something.
Right.
Because now I work for a government agency, and sometimes I feel like I don't accomplish anything. Stacy works at a shipyard. I build destroyers for the Navy.
That's really cool.
That sounds very cool.
It does sound really cool.
Yes.
It is short, Callie.
It's short, Callie.
Aww.
Okay, so Jen said, my husband Brian was a little excited to hear you are D&D fans. And we'll have someone to talk to about something.
That or football. Yep.
I do like Magic the Gathering too.
That means Brian is coming tomorrow, right? He is coming tomorrow.
And I like nerdy video games too, like the World of Warcraft kind of stuff. That's my jam.
It's among other. He has lots of jams.
Not much anymore. My jams are dwindling. What jams do you have? Documentaries.
I like documentaries.
They're not my jam.
He gets so mad when I turn on a documentary.
Because if I leave the remote, next thing you know...
Documentary.
Okay, so I'm a horse of many colors. I was a corrections officer for a while. Like, quite a long time. And so I don't really like seeing stuff to do with prison or murderers and things like that. But she is fascinated with it. Because she always wants to watch prison stuff, and I'm like, I'm not watching anything.
I've already lived this.
Yes, I don't want anything to do with it because I should be paid to watch that.
Right.
Yes, if Brian goes, we can talk about all things nerd.
Yes.
Jackie says, you'd think with all our physical jobs we would have stayed healthy. Too much movement and not enough bacon.
Right?
The problem is that when you're saving money on food and you think you're saving money on food, it's so much easier to go in and buy the junk that is so much cheaper.
Right.
It's like, who can afford all this meat when I can buy the pasta? Pasta's $1 a pound.
Right.
Well, that's when the last time I had it was.
Yeah.
Or I could buy Little Debbie's, and the last time I had them, I think they were $1.59 a box or $1.79 a box. I don't know, but I bet they're higher than that now.
Yeah.
And you can buy so much junk and have
oatmeal.
Yeah, a cart full for the same price. I can almost fill up the baby seat in the front.
Right.
So that's what you do, and you don't realize that no matter how physical. I was a pipe fitter. I climbed towers at oil refineries and stuff all day, every day, you know. And I was never getting any smaller.
Yeah.
And, I'm just sitting there eating my peanut butter crackers thinking I'm doing great.
Those were your jam.
And oatmeal was my jam. and anyone who knew me would be like, how are you your size when you eat so little?
Yeah.
And it wasn't that how much I ate. Like, my meals were always small.
Right.
And it was the fact that I never stopped eating.
Right.
I ate all the time. It was just a little here, a little snack here, just one.
Right.
And
it was all junk.
Yeah, just one Little Debbie cake, or just, you know what I mean?
It wasn't one Little Debbie
Well, no,
cake.
it was one now, and then
one
an hour
pack.
later, let's have another one, and then you got to have something else, because then I'd go back to the chips, and then you got to have something sweet after salty.
No.
I did. I did.
That's funny.
Jen says Brian is her driver tomorrow.
I wasn't sure how many men were going tomorrow.
Brenda likes documentaries
I
too.
love documentaries.
Emily?
And it doesn't have to just be a murder serial killer documentary. I like other documentaries too.
I like the being Buffett documentary.
Yeah, and then after hearing Joe and Rachel talk about the McDonald's documentary, now I want to watch that.
Well, you know what happened.
I don't care. That's all right.
No one wins.
That's all right.
Jen Delaney says, I'm logged into and playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. And I like documentaries too.
See?
I'm going to have to...
I'm not the only one.
Yes. So the only thing is that I haven't been playing computer games lately.
You don't have time.
Well, I don't have time. And I recently started using this. I'm not promoting them, by the way.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, I am. I like them. I did forget the sticker was on there, though. But I just started using an Apple. And I can still get Warcraft and things like that. And I could probably get Final Fantasy. But it's just a little different getting used to a Mac than when I used to have a gaming PC.
Right. Noah wants a gaming PC for Christmas really bad.
Deb says, Emily, you can get Sealand for seasickness at Walmart.
I definitely will have to get something. I'm making a list on my phone in my notes.
Grace Skelly is here. Who could that be?
I don't know.
Hey, RSK crew. Jury duty sucked, but finally drove the defendant. Finally done. The defendant got 60 years without chance of parole.
See, I feel like I would like jury duty. Don't you have jury duty coming up too?
I do. I got to call in the day before on November 3rd because I just got selected to the grand jury. So hopefully I get it.
He's hoping he gets it.
I do. I never wanted it back when I had a job that didn't pay me for it, but now that I have a job that pays me, but the chances are because of the law enforcement background, they're not going to let me. They're not going to let me.
Maybe not.
But I'll be honest, and maybe they will.
Maybe.
60 years without a chance of parole.
Wow.
Huh.
That had to have been a really good one.
Just Jason Keto says my wife is into all things true crime.
That's totally my jam. And it's Austin's too, so I always end up having to watch it. the documentaries, or if they're true crime documentaries anyway, Austin will watch them with me.
So yeah, I sit down and I think we're going to watch like What We Do in the Shadows or Letterkenny or something fun. And yeah, here comes Dahmer. Like, damn it.
John says he loves documentaries too.
I've seen that.
Love them.
There's his comment. I don't want to make him feel bad. I'll put his comment up.
Thank you.
Shauna is sad about Angela Lansbury.
That is very sad.
But you know, if someone guaranteed me that I could live as long as she did, I'll take it. I'll take it because I think that was a life. You know, most people don't say about people, what was she, 95, 96?
I didn't catch her age.
Anyone over 90 really can't complain.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, like, if someone told me right now that I could live to be 90, I'd be like, done. I'll take that bet.
We were just looking up William Shatner to see how old he was because he was on The Masked Singer.
You might have just ruined that. You're ruining TV
sorry.
for people. Deb Smith says she would like to go on a cruise, but anxious, worried about going. Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just say keto cured my anxiety and go.
I'll get anxious as it gets closer, I'm sure.
Marcy just got
Hi,
home.
Marcy.
You know the only thing I get anxious about on a cruise?
What?
I'm afraid that if we go on an excursion, I'll miss the ship.
Yes.
Or I'll go out, and what if I drop my passport? Or what if I lose everything?
Yes. Carnivore Quest is here. Hi, Larry or Cassie.
They
Which
say
one?
Same here. Constantly grazing.
That is him. I just need one or two solid meals.
Not no more, because this food fills me up. Although last night,
he's been grazing this week.
Last night I came.
It wasn't just last night. You've kind of been grazing this week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let's not talk about me. Last night I actually stopped. I came down the stairs because Emily was down here, and I don't know. She wanted me to do something, so I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to go back upstairs because the reason is
he didn't want to be in the kitchen.
I didn't want to come down because I really felt snacky and I just wanted to go to bed.
Yeah.
And if I came down, next thing you know, it was, I'm going to grab a piece of cheese.
Yeah, he stopped on the steps and said, I'm not coming downstairs.
I did. Sometimes you just got to know what triggers, you know.
Right.
I've got up before we went to Golden Corral and just had steak and salad. And I've actually just stood up at the table and
left
says,
me at the table.
I'm leaving. And it was because I was having
urges.
Very bad urges seeing everyone get the dessert. And I just had to get up and almost run out. I had to go.
He really did.
Because I could just taste it. And
we have not been back since.
I'm not opposed to going. But I can eat the salad and the steak and all that stuff. And then when it's time to leave, when it's time for when I would normally have had dessert, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Because I still have the pressure. I still want it.
Yeah.
I still want that stuff.
If you're around it. Sometimes.
All right. If there's anyone in this group that doesn't know about Carnivore Quest, go check out their channel. If there's anyone watching that hasn't heard of Carnivore Quest, I don't think anyone hasn't heard of. I think everyone knows Carnivore Quest.
Probably. They're kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Yes. And I am glad that they stopped in and said hi.
Yes.
Bluegrass Girl says, I have a brand new Oculus, still haven't used it.
All right, that can be addicting.
All right, so Beat Saber, you can get some exercise in.
Yes. And there's some other exercise things you can do with that too that I keep saying I want to use Austin's or Noah's so I could do it, but I still haven't.
Just make sure you're not close to any furniture because you will bloody a knuckle.
Yeah, for sure.
Shauna says, look at that cute RSK sticker.
I wonder who made that.
Yeah, a wonderful person made that for us.
They did.
Cynthia is team documentaries.
Yeah.
Jen says it's not a documentary, but Prime has an excellent movie about the Thai cave rescue that is like a documentary.
See, I would like that too.
Oh. Margie Kozerinsky.
You love her name.
I do. Good evening, James and beautiful friend Emily.
Hi.
Well, you don't know we are besties, but we are.
We are.
You're my friend too, James, but Emily is my bestie.
Yeah.
Renee says, Emily was awful, stomach still in knots, and hearing the stories is tough. It was sexual abuse of a child.
Okay, I don't think I would like that one.
Well,
I don't think I would like jury duty for something like that.
No, but sometimes you could definitely do your part to make sure that justice is done.
That's true, but that sounds awful.
Jackie says, I did keto, lost 80 pounds. COVID hit, work ramped up to 12 hours, 7 days a week.
No.
So I lived off
you.
of honey buns, muffins, and the vending machines and gained everything back. Back on keto, dropped almost 50 so far.
Hey, that's awesome.
And I believe you've done a lot of BBB&E. I've seen your comments and like 2KK.
Jackie, are you the one at KPL with the shirt about Game of Ketones?
That is her.
Okay. I remember you now.
Jennifer Lucas
I really
says,
liked her shirt.
I'm interested in the McDonald's documentary, but I don't get HBO. And sometimes
we don't have HBO.
Yeah, sometimes. What I do is I wait until I have several shows to watch, and then I'll get it for a month and watch everything I want.
Yeah, and then
just
cancel it for a couple months and
just
get it back.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Renee started watching The Watcher on Netflix based on a true story.
Ooh.
Very creepy.
I might have to check that out.
Sounds good. Hopefully it's not a documentary.
Aww. MG3919, my grandfather just passed away 2 weeks ago. He was 94. I'm really sorry to hear that.
Me too. How old was your grandma when she passed?
My grandma was 96 when she passed away.
Yeah.
And it was still heartbreaking.
Yeah, but I do remember people saying like, well, what could you know?
I know.
It's like...
She had a good life.
Yeah, I mean, and that's so much,
But that's all we can hope for.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I would take it.
And Shauna said, see, it was a couple episodes ago.
Well, it was new to us as of a couple nights ago.
But yeah, that's another Austin show.
Dev Smith says, yeah, Jackie, I gained my loss back too. Lost 14 pounds this time so far.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Well, I am down 99. And this last pound is being really stubborn.
Yeah.
It seems to be stubborn. I'm hoping to wake up in the morning and
be there.
And be 100.
Yeah.
But that would be like, I'd have to lose a whole pound for that to happen. I don't know.
I know.
I'm going to think positive and say it could happen.
We'll see.
Well, it definitely can happen. I could wake up tomorrow and be 105 pounds down. You never know. I'd poop myself, but if it was.
Boy.
Heath wants to know if we're doing any excursions.
Okay, in Cozumel there is a park, the I can't even say it, Chinkanab.
Yes.
That we went to years ago, and it was awesome. So of course I want to do that, just because it was the best place ever. But we do plan on going on some excursions.
I want to eat a dolphin.
But Joe said to wait until Black Friday.
There was a movie, Multiplicity, and he had one of the slower versions of him was like, we're going to eat a dolphin.
Oh boy.
We're going to pet the dolphin. Yes, I heard that Black Friday they have sales on
the
excursions.
excursions.
So if anybody's watching that's going, excursions are on sale Black Friday, usually through Royal Caribbean.
Yeah. And it is Larry, not Cassie. Or maybe Cassie's listening. I know sometimes he watches, and I listen. A lot, actually.
So Jen said that it's going to post on Facebook page.
I know.
Yes.
I
I've
saw
seen
that.
advertised. It's going to be on Paleo Barbie's YouTube channel Tuesday night at 7 if anyone is interested.
I'm interested, and I will watch it.
Shauna says, the whole channel is about you. No, it isn't. No, I'm just here. It's about her. And
Me too, Callie.
I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
The keto auntie.
Yes, and you know what? It would be nice to do meetups like quarterly.
Yeah.
It don't just have to be like once a year thing like in the state. It would be nice just to say, here's where we're going.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to be there.
Yeah. And if Robin, I thought I saw you here.
She was here.
We need to hook up for a dinner date at some point. You and your husband. I'm just saying.
What about me?
A double date.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bluegrass Girl says, my mom and I missed out.
Almost missed out Panama Canal cruise.
Due to Dallas tornado, they held departure for us. 2 people. We actually had to buy 2 first-class tickets to get there because Dallas airport closed.
Wow. That would be scary.
Maybe we should fly in a day earlier just because.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have to catch the Friday night feast.
I know.
Live. We got to be there for the Friday
Right. We got to
night
figure
feast.
out our flight.
He said that if we go, he'll cook us anything we want.
Ooh.
No, he didn't say that. Mark says, I like the true crime murders, and if my wife tries to off me, I'll see it coming.
You think you will. I think this is Mark from my work. You won't know it's coming, Mark.
Jen says she just dropped the Oculus off at Autumn so she could try it out. Well, it's fun.
It's fun.
Especially Beat Saber. I mean, there's so many other things on there.
Right.
But like, you know, before you even learn how to do anything, you can play Beat Saber and just have a blast with it.
Right. It makes me a little bit kind of motion sick, though.
Bluegrass Girl says, so live about different exercise options with Oculus. Yes, and we'll put one on Emily and we'll videotape her doing it.
Oh boy. He'll video when I'm not knowing.
Brenda says she watched Carnivore Quest bone broth video a while ago.
That's what we watched while we ate dinner tonight.
I actually told Emily I want to make this.
And I said, why?
Why? We could just buy it. But that's not the same. That's not
Leave
the
it
same.
to me.
That's not the same.
I know it's not, but sometimes I like easier routes.
Jackie says, thought about wearing it tomorrow. Love that shirt.
I love that shirt too.
Hey, they say Carnivore Quest will take 90 years.
Yes,
totally
for
agree.
sure.
I'll take it. You know what? I'd settle for 88. Jennifer says, my mom's 85, runs circles around me, looks younger than me, and is determined to live to 100.
Heck yeah. That's going to be me.
He says, I stopped weighing, and Shelly told me to, but I keep forgetting every day. I'm
obsessed with the scale. Like, I don't think I could do, like, Carnivore Quest their month with no scale.
So Jackie says it was only 139 days of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. A 44-day and a 95-day.
Oh, wow.
Did you ever do one with, like, keto chow just to add something else in? Just curious. Because I could do that for...
Right.
I could say 90 days.
Yeah.
I could do that.
And Jason said, I didn't even think I would make it to 60 before I started keto. Now 90 seems realistic. Really? Yeah. I've always had this thing mentally just because my mom and my sister both died at a young age. And so I always thought, well, maybe I might. I don't know, but I think keto has changed my mind about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Renee says, dolphins are mammals. No, James. I will come for you unless it's mahi. We're going to eat a dolphin. That means you have to go on the cruise to stop me.
Ooh, he said you can always book, cancel, and rebook for the cheaper price.
Really?
That's a good idea. I'm still going to look because I really like excursions.
Shauna wants to cuddle a sloth.
Yeah.
I would like to.
No. James loves sloths.
I do love sloths.
That might be his second favorite animal. His first favorite animal is a penguin.
I like penguins. Red Wine wants to know if I use turtle wax on that beautiful shiny
It
head.
is shiny looking, isn't it?
No, I don't. It's just
shiny.
Lots of fatty meat. Bluegrass Squirrel wants to cuddle a sloth in Roatan.
Yeah. John said, wow, 100 pounds. What weight would you like to eventually get down to? That was initially his goal.
Yeah. No. My goal was 210.
Yep.
If I lose 1 more pound, I'll be at 214, which is 100 down. So my actual goal was 104 pounds. I just want to go where keto takes me after that. I'm really not going to have a goal after that. Yeah. I think my goal after that is just to stay there. Like, I'm not going unrealistic. I'm not going to say, oh, I've got to be 170.
But you could lose another 20 pounds.
I could.
You don't know.
I could, but it's going to take a while because when I hit that 100, I'm going to celebrate.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to celebrate with lots and lots of meat and cheese.
Right.
He says we love using tours by locals. We've been to these stops
You guys have
almost
done a lot of cruises.
dozen times, so probably go with whoever else wants to do something.
I feel like you guys would be very knowledgeable on what we should do.
Yes.
I would do a suspension bridge, Shauna.
Renee says you all make sure to
Yes.
come over to Hungry Heath and Shelley's YouTube for the Friday night
Yes.
live debauchery.
Oh, Robin said her husband's coming tomorrow too.
Oh,
I didn't know that, so I'm glad to hear that.
Well, we will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Callie says, let's try to do a meetup in Eastern Indiana.
I'm down.
Yes. I'm up for that.
Yeah.
I can drive a few hours. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's not.
Wherever. Red Wine says, train. If there was a train, we don't even hear them anymore.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He says we're having a big meetup that Friday night. Plan to make brisket, pork belly, burn-ins, something ABTs, which is his jalapenos. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And who knows what else.
Are we invited?
Are we invited?
Just check it.
And can I have the anti-sweet?
We already have our hotel heat. He's messing with you. Wasome life.
Is it waff or wah?
I'm gonna go with Wa.
Wasome life. I'm making your chili recipe right now. I cook my bacon separately.
That's
and we'll add
probably
it
a
to
better
the-
idea.
Yeah, that might be better if you don't want the fat.
Yeah.
We just wanted the fat because
And
it
then, yeah.
made it closer to a true 1-to-1.
Right.
It still wasn't 1-to-1, but it was close.
It was close.
Callie, yeah.
And the dog is whining.
Yep, he knows it's time to get off. He's
Yeah.
like, yep, get off.
Oh, it's almost.
Jackie says, yes, always do a flight at least a day earlier. They can get canceled or delayed, and it gives you a chance to back up drive. We are actually driving from Danville, Indiana to Galveston.
We thought about driving.
So we should just drive over to Danville, and we'll just carpool.
Yes. Crafty and Carnivore, hello.
Hi, Crafty and Carnivore does have a YouTube channel.
Yes.
And you know what? She
What?
does carnivore.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty darn crafty.
You're silly.
I know.
No, she's answering Jackie's answering your question. The BBBNE plus keto chow or something like that.
Country ribs a few times. I don't even think that's really a splurge as long as it was 0 carb.
Depending on how you do it. Keto bricks.
And perfect keto delivered during the challenges.
And didn't even sway.
Margie says, James and Emily, if it is your first cruise, make sure you get a prescription for the Dramamine patches in case you get motion sickness. It is our third, but
like
this is our first since keto.
Yeah.
We're new.
Yeah.
I don't get seasick unless I'm on small boats. And
As far as you know.
And she don't get seasick, but there was some very rough seas.
Yeah.
That really
that last
got her
cruise.
upset.
Yeah.
Renee says bacon grease on the noggin.
Yeah, your shiny head.
All right. Well, it is. We got a minute and a half before the
carpool or caravan, either way.
Friday night feast. So Jackie and some other people, we will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
And everybody else.
And Callie and
Robin.
And Robin. And yep. And Jen.
And Jen and Brian.
Yep.
And who else? Now that you started this, if we miss someone, they're going to be upset.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So who else? Was there anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody.
Maitreya and Dawn.
But they're not here.
Oh.
I'm just saying. All right.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much.
And have a wonderful weekend.